Hey everybody, Asher here, back with more XCOM 2. We're picking up right where we left off last time. We have some research going. We have a lot of engineers that are going to be done with work in about 10 days. And not so many facilities to put them in because we don't have a lot of Illyrian cores, so we can't do proving ground stuff. We have a workshop that apparently is turning into something that's a little bit redundant, but we have a power relay that's up here. We have all these rooms staffed, which is all very well and good. Hopefully, as we get some of this stuff down here more, we'll see. But I think 6 engineers is going to be good enough for quite some time. So, where do we leave off here before? We have a guerrilla mission here, and I always sort of try and leave these up just a little bit. So, we do have some places that are partially scanned, as you can tell. A little awkward for that. We have a black marketplace we want to go to. We do have Indonesia that we can make contact with and fight off an alien black site, hopefully. And we got lots of other places over here. If we can get to the place in New Mexico, that'll let us get there really well. I'm still a little confused as to why there's no connection from here to there, but whatever. So yeah. Oh, we don't want to do that. Anyway, Guerrilla Ops. We elected to do the moderate difficulty mission, destroy the alien relay, and it does counter the dark event. Some people would say that the 2 blocks of progress is far more dangerous, and they could be right, but we're going to do this one anyway. The biggest thing that means is that we're going to need to prioritize after this making contacts with places where we can take on black sites. With extra supplies, that should be doable. So here's our team. I feel like there was something I forgot to mention, or forgot to add to this group here. And I think that would be actually putting the exosuit on somebody. Who do we want to put it on here? I could put it on our specialist here once again. Means we wouldn't be taking the skulljack on you. Actually, I need to make that item available, don't I? Alright, make armor available. Here we go. So everyone's just trading in and out their stuff now, so load out. So that's an extra rocket, which is good. And I guess we can go ahead and just put the med kit on you. Since there is no healing ordinance, it doesn't really matter so much, but having 1 med kit's still good for the time being. But yeah, this is our team. We'll see if we can get the supplies, and then we're going to need to really work hard to make sure that we can storm some bases and fight back against the Avatar Project. Let's launch!
Sky Ranger deployed.
We're in the pipe. 5x5.
A hidden alien communications relay in this area is being your network. The loss of that data will stop their latest project in its tracks. So we're moving in to destroy the relay before they complete the transfer.
Is the relay just a
strong
playground?
Contingent of security forces. Neutralize them and secure the site. Destroy that relay at all costs.
Sounds like a winner. Alright, so traveling to the drop point. Let's do this. Alright, so go team!
Metis 1-5, the communications relay is up ahead. Move in and destroy the target. Squad concealment active.
Alright, so our whole team is now pretty happy here. And we've got some new faces and new places. Like I said, I do need to level up some of my remaining squaddies here. So what is a better time than this to try and make that happen? Alright, now we don't want to move too far. We could kind of go along the perimeter of the map, because of course this is on the other side. Looks like we do have some potential for housing places we can hide, but if we go to the left and go up here, that does give us a fairly good avenue. So I don't always like to run, especially when it doesn't always reveal what cover I'm supposedly going into, but we're going to start here. Doesn't seem like we have anybody yet. Oh, is that actually a swimming pool? Okay, so we do kind of see it. So here's our squatty support.
Good to go.
Said the more missions we take these newbies on, the better. Here's Pyro going up here. Could tuck him back here, I guess.
Good to go.
Good old Big Nasty.
On the move.
Gavach. Mr. Cole, who does not have anything resembling
Got it. Moving.
hidden ability yet. And as fun as it would be to put myself up here, we don't have many good places to grapple. The top of that playground, if I can get to it, would actually be a decent spot. But for now, we'll drop you behind this car.
On the move.
Now, grappling counts as a free move. So we got 7 turns. We don't have doctors, so we don't have scanning protocol. So it's probably good to lead off with the battle scanner here. Just happen to throw it in the swimming pool, so be it. Don't believe this ends his turn. Looks like we're already seeing something over there. Oh, good. We scanned a little bit of everything. Look, we got some people. We got a codex. Oh, good. Glad to see they're just showing up native in these missions now, and yet they called it easy. Means it's very important that we have our person with the flashbang ready and available. Alright, so we'll drop you up here. Looks like we got another spot over here.
Hostiles making the rounds.
Right. Advent forces and a guard tower. So he's been spotting a little bit of everybody. Got to be careful how to do this ambush then. What I want to know is, does our sniper have squad sight? No. And is there any good place to grapple right now? No. Alright. Let's tuck you back here, Miss Katz. And wow, that move actually got me really close to being spotted. So I have to be mindful
On
of
the
that.
move.
We got 7 turns, we got some time.
Moving to designated position.
Alright.
Moving to designated position.
Guess the question in part becomes, how cute do I want to get? It's unlikely my team gets revealed this turn. If these guys patrol away, that's one thing. We're not going to battle scanner eyes on these guys much longer. Still got that damn cough though. Alright. I guess we'll just overwatch for now.
Eyes on the prize. Scanning. Roger, I've got my eyes on.
Moving to Overwatch.
Alright, so no ambush yet. It's probably better if they move down that way. I can hopefully take these guys out without needing to, Wow, she doesn't have vision? Alright. Well, if I put you over here, we'll definitely be able to, get somebody. And you gotta remember that since we're taking in some newbies, we don't have these luxuries like squad sight, or not. Well, we do have squad sight. We always have squad sight, but we don't have things like long watch. So right now he's not revealed. If I put him up here and attack with him, he will get revealed. Let's see here, 100% shot on you or you. We got 6 turns, so it's about time we got moving here. I'll see if I can do this without you, Maz. Because all we gotta do is destroy the relay. That's a little easier than some of the alternatives.
Moving to designated coordinates.
Alright. We do have a potential hack. But I don't think I'm going to check that this turn.
On Overwatch.
Alright, we'll save her because she may get a shot here in just a minute.
Moving to designated position.
Alright, so beam cannons would be really nice here. Okay, we got this shot.
Affirmative. Covering now.
Overwatch.
I just said I was going to overwatch her, and then here I am overwatching her. Alright.
Got it covered.
Let's see if we can kill these guys without revealing ourselves.
This is for you!
Oh, how sweet. This is for you.
We've been spotted!
Alright, so... Uh-oh. I hope UMOS wasn't just revealed. Alright, rookies. Show your worth. Good. Good.
Target neutralized.
There we go.
Enemy down. Need to get a closer look.
Alright, so we can totally run over here and grab that item since we are still revealed. Or not revealed. Doesn't appear that we can get on top of this wing set. But we still have the Mimic Beacon, we still have the Flashbang, that's all well and good. Let's go ahead and grab it.
Move!
Alright, Superior Laser Sight and Advanced Stock. Very nice. Good upgrades.
This looks like the stuff.
Alright, is that our turn? We got 5 turns left. So let's go ahead and poke in with UMOS. Oh, look, the doghouse. Nothing could possibly go wrong there. Let's see if we can get some.
That's affirmative.
No, he does have a plasma grenade. If it comes down to it. I wonder how these people end up getting this kind of stuff junked up in their house. Are they just like, do the aliens just come in and, oh, by the way, we're not really going to do anything with it, but why don't we just shove this piece of technology in your living room?
I'm going.
You'll love it, we promise.
Moving.
Right, 5 turns.
Already there.
Probably get moving. We want to have him in better position to flashbang the Codex. I was a little worried that move would actually reveal him. Don't think we have a good grapple target still. Alright, so there's not great cover for you right now other than here.
Running.
And if we know they're there, let's check out the hack.
I'll take a look.
If this could be a good time to possibly take control of alien units. So yeah. Reduce enemy roll by 50%, gain control for 2 turns. Let's try this. Oh good. Oh, of course we would have gotten the big one too. So reduce enemy roll by 50%. Doesn't matter as much because we don't have psionic abilities with us, but better to succeed than not. Although I've heard conflicting reports of whether actual successful hacking increases your hacking skill. Doesn't seem to be my experience.
I'm on it.
How far can we fire this plasma grenade? Not far enough.
Moving to Overwatch.
Let's get you up
Understood.
just a
Moving
little bit.
out.
Let's hunker you down. I have a feeling we're going to need
Stay put.
one of your good old aim shots next turn. Alright. So we can grapple up here. That is totally going to reveal us, though. So let's get you up here.
Heading there now.
There we go. Now, this is why I said it's going to be one of the more important flashbangs that we have.
Double time.
Please tell me I didn't just run myself into the wrong position. Shit. Well, I did not mean to run that in. UMAs can't actually see anything. So we'll make do with what we can. 69% on the codex is not terrible. We've got plenty of explosives.
Seems doable.
We just really want to take that codex out ASAP. And flashbanging would have been really nice to just get him out of there. Alright.
Headed there now.
Any other enemies to spot us? No. 100% on the codex. 45% chance to crit. You're definitely not going to do better than that. So, let's go for it. There we go, 14 damage. That is one dead codex. Ow.
They've got eyes on me.
Alright, implacable. I think we'll save that move. Should have a flanking shot on you. Rather throw some heavy ordnance out here, though.
Fire in the hole.
Who knew a swimming pool acted as cover? Let's see if a plasma grenade actually evaporates the pool or not. Doesn't seem to be the case. Alright, so what kind of shot can we get here? We have one flank. Let's take the 50-50. Just to, well, you know what?
Deploying grapple.
Let's go ahead and grapple. 92. That's much better. There we go. Even with a dodge, it is likely to die anyway.
It's down.
Alright. So the only other question is, do we actually need to rocket this Viper? 53%. Between all these guys, it's a statistical likelihood that we'll just miss all these attacks now.
Get it together.
So I guess the question becomes, Pyro, we got a lot of grenades. Let's just kill this guy. We got a lot of grenades, we're in good position. I'd rather just take him out, especially when you'd be flanked. Alright. We could try and go from upstairs to downstairs, but I think it's going to be better if we just peek over
Let's
here.
move already.
Yeah, that's one way to go that way, I guess. And do we have another group? There's something over there. Oh, I'm not stumped. That kind of sucks. Alright, so Alien Activity, Muton Edition. This would be a great time for a Mimic Beacon, but... Okay, we got Yuma suppressed. Untouchable because he just killed somebody. That's good, and hopefully the Archon doesn't do too much. In fact, I don't even see the Archon at all.
Still active and we're running out of time. Get to the relay and take it out ASAP.
Alright. So we could grapple to even better places over here, but we don't have the movement. 25% is not awesome. This could be a decent rocket shot. Alright, so that's a nasty looking suppression right there. Let's see. Yeah, unfortunately we don't have a lot of cover right now. This seems like a good turn for a Mimic Beacon. I could throw a plasma grenade out there. Said I just wish I knew where the Archon was.
Going hot.
so that's one way to stop the suppression. So whose mimic beacon do we want to use? We have a free shot here, but I'd rather put you in cover. You got a good shot here. Not so great there. So Yumaz has a mimic beacon. And let's see who we can move around.
On the move.
Once again, we only got 3 turns to kill this thing, but we got a lot of grenades to do it. Oh, it was in the school of just barely. That was just barely enough damage.
Enemy eliminated.
Alright. So promotion earned, that's well and good.
Orders confirmed. On the
30 over
move.
here. Do we actually have vision on the beacon?
Affirmative. Covering
Might be
now.
worth throwing a grenade over here just to give us some vision. Alright, so we know this guy's hanging out over there having a grand old time.
I can handle that.
We can probably launch a grenade at him, but not all the way to him. In fact, that's probably going to be some... Oh, whoa! Can we hit him? No, there's no way. Alright, well, Mr. Cole here... Big thing for you is that we've got to actually put the mimic beacon in a place where people are actually going to see it. So let's see if we can move Lumaz over here.
Let's do
I
this.
really want to know
Got
what
eyes
our
on the
fun is.
objective.
There we go. Alright, 99%, 20% chance to crit. I could conceal right now, that'd be such a troll move. Let's put it on. Good shot. So Battle Frenzy's lots of fun. Can we do this without friendly fire? Does not appear to be the case. Alright. That means we'll put the mimic beacon right here. And we'll test that theory that they have to attack.
Affirmative. Covering now.
We got 2 turns left. Your overlords are stuck lately.
Not good. They're on the move.
Right, thank you, based mimic beacon,
Adjusting
for
aim.
taking some hits. That's a good hit, though. Did you just give a little cheer? All right. Okay, so that's one dead mimic beacon, but that's okay. I think I got a plan to get us out of here. We got 2 turns left to stop the transfer. I think we're okay. Because we can always move you in here. Like so.
Tired of waiting around.
As long as we don't have an enemy group on the other side. Which we don't. Okay, right now you may not have vision, but there's one really good way to get vision of everybody right now, and that is to destroy all the things.
Throwing grenade.
So, kaboom. Let's see if we can get some experience for the rookies here. 65 or 50. We'll take the 65. That's a good one. I will definitely take a critical hit
Target
there.
neutralized.
Alright, so Lori. Got a 44% shot. Surely we can do better than that.
Position confirmed.
47% shot. 0% chance to crit. Unlikely to actually kill. And we're starting to get shots on this thing too, so that's good. 55%. Let's see if we can get the kill. No, we'll just outright miss. That's okay. It's cool. Whatever. See if we can get a hit here. No, it's cool. Whatever.
Missed.
If it really comes down to it, I have a second mimic beacon. 6 to 8. Well, at least that thing died.
Kill confirmed.
Yay! Which means we can finally start shooting this thing. Might be able to take it all out in one turn. 2 health left. Alright.
Could use some ammo over here. The transmission signal is fading. They've almost completed the transfer. This is your last chance to take out that relay.
Oh, so is that just like gonna cause some packet errors or something? Alright. You got a shot. I don't think these shots are 7 damage. Are there any aliens is what I want to know. Nope, that's
Status
it.
confirmed. Mission accomplished.
Alright. So, Blind Whale. Flawless despite our best efforts. Thanks, Mimic Beacon. Hope those aliens give insurance. Love how UMAS is still the most under fire instead of that Mimic Beacon. But 1 enemy killed per turn, there are only 8 aliens. I guess that's why it was an easier mission. And there'll be items, or there'll be rooms that we can build later on that'll give us a better idea of what we're going into with these missions.
I can't imagine the aliens are too happy about this one, Commander. Hell of a job.
Alright, so we did get a promotion for Mr. Cole. Gonna go Phantom again. I'm just not too big about Blade Master because shotguns are so good. And oftentimes when you have a good shot with your melee weapon, your shotgun's going to A, do more damage, and B, have a better chance to hit. So that's something where you can tweak the mod files to possibly fix that. But we're going stock here. Chain shot or volatile mix. Take a shot with the aim penalty 15. If you hit the target, you take another shot automatically. I prefer volatile mix. That's more controllable. Anything with aim penalties always gives me a little bit of pause. And then we got a sniper promotion right away. Nice. We're gonna keep her though as a long-range sniper. We don't have a lot of... Although pistol snipers can be pretty cool, we don't really have that just yet. So look, everybody got a kill. We got a Codex Braid again. And some really good items. Nicely done. Archon Autopsy, the aesthetically impressive specimen, the hidden horrors, building organic tissue with inner workings of machinery well disguised here. The unique melee weapon should employed a creature should be of particular interest to our rangers.
Excellent work, Commander. Your efforts continue to bolster the resistance movement across the globe.
Cool. Alright, well while we're at
orders,
engineering,
Commander?
we do have things we're gonna need to build. Let's go ahead and build the beam cannon first. Because I was thinking before, it's like, wait a minute. You have the sniper rifle, you have all the other stuff, but this is kind of where we need to start. Alright, so beam cannon. We go ahead and get the beam pistol too. Feel like saving up for actual relays is going to be a little more
I wonder if this is what it was like in the old days. Always on edge, ready for a fight on a moment's notice. Certainly keeps you on your toes.
Yeah, that's a not in the field way of looking at it. Alright, so we have 6 days for assorted loot. So we need to make contact with Indonesia. And we don't really have like nearby beacons for it, but we should be able to cut it just the same. Because we got plenty of intel. So I'm not going to do the assorted loot. I'll get the soldier and the other stuff here. I don't really care so much about the alloys. Let's go to the black market
Avenger
first.
plotting new course.
Because we know the Avatar project's coming, and we're going to have to do another black site mission to take it down.
Market is open.
Particularly interested in our sectoid corpses. Well, we have a few of those. We're going to need a few of those for some of the psionic stuff, I think. But we can sell you for. We actually don't have that many left. What else can we sell? Not great prices for some of the stuff today. Still got some Viper corpses. Alright, that's something. What can we buy? We can always buy some of these things. We can buy 115 supplies for 30 intel. We may need it too. Powered armor we could super rush. Superior repeater, interesting. Autoloader's also good. I'm going to need some of this intel, but I'm going to go ahead and buy the supplies for intel. Since it seems like we have some extra. So let's go ahead and do soldier, scientist.
Avenger plotting new
Probably
course.
the last scientist we'll need. But since we already started scanning it, if it disappears off the map, we're going to go straight for Indonesia, though.
I have made a number of interesting discoveries, Commander.
Good. Plasma Lynch. With the variety of hostile forces our soldier are tasked with facing, it seems only logical to provide them with varying alternative means of engaging them, in this case from a much greater distance than previously thought possible. By focusing the standard plasma bolt through a series of modulating rings, a single powerful shot capable of devastating targets at extreme range can be produced. It is typically the case. Limitations of our environment preclude us from fully testing the bounds of these new plasma-based sniper rifles. Outside of a simulated environment, regardless, I'm sure the troops will be eager to find these new limits on the field. I expect to hear their exploits for some time to come. And you know what? Since we're here, let's go ahead and do alien encryption, which I think I've already read this, but since it's been a while, I'll read it again. Unlike the conventional encryption methods we would typically encounter with terrestrial data stores, the aliens appear to be using an advanced matrix consisting of both mechanical and biological ciphers combined with some of the form of psionic interference. The thought of uncovering the aliens' most complex designs is both intriguing and frightening in equal measure. 4 days.
I'll see that work begins immediately, Commander.
And
I'll contact you when I have a full report available.
Commander?
since we have some supplies, we are going to go ahead and start the Psi Lab. The sooner we start this, the better. That does cut into our monthly income
Lab construction
substantially.
initiated.
That's not what I want to do. And we actually... We don't have anyone in the Advanced Warfare Center, do we? We shouldn't. Nobody's hurt. Alright. So we don't need you in the workshop. We do need... We can only put one person help building in the Psi Lab. That's annoying. Alright, well, I'm keep double-clicking these things all wrong. So, unfortunately, I don't think we got cores yet again. That is annoying. Let's see, our proving ground. Okay, we're not building the facilities, we just want to visit the facilities.
Our research is progressing as expected, Commander.
Alright. So we're finally building the Psi Lab, which will be very useful. We don't have Illyrium cores still. That's some bad RNG. But... alien encryption is important both for a story and it may open up some other possibilities for taking on some stuff. We got some good weapons. Let's get the second soldier. Alright, so Lieutenant Gary O'Neill, a grenadier. So that's good. Nice to get a grenadier.
Avenger plotting new
We'll see
course.
if this is still here. Because I was just saying before, I may need to cycle in some other grenadiers as well. Oh! Avatar. Is this going to be the dark event that bumps it up by 2?
Commander, the aliens continue to make progress on the Avatar project. If we're going to slow them down, we'll need to move fast.
Yeah, you're right about that. Alright, so we have one hidden event which is going to happen, and we have major breakthrough instantly adding 2 blocks. We have a new facility under construction that's also going to pump that up a little bit, but I'm confident that we can do what we need to do. So we got a scientist. We do have 200 some intel. This is going to be 2 away, which hurts a little. But we need to get this now. We can do New Indonesia, and then we can do Eastern Europe and get ourselves that way. India, we're actually pretty close to getting under the table already. And it's too bad we haven't built a beacon here. Let's make contact. 80 intel. We can
Setting
definitely
course for
afford
the
that.
Indonesian zone.
Said I wouldn't call this a desperation move, but it is an important move because we need to increase our supplies
Attempting
as well.
to establish local.
These findings will likely prove crucial to our ongoing efforts, Commander.
All right. So before we can even begin to attempt decrypting the alien data stores, we must first come up with the understanding by means which they protect their most valuable data. It was immediately clear that the aliens do not rely solely on conventional algorithms, but instead use a complex matrix of interwoven biological signatures as part of the cipher itself. Additional layer protection is afforded by an ongoing field of sonic interference tied directly to the admin network itself. If we're to have any chance of defeating the multiple safeguards the aliens have in place, it's likely we'll have to design specialized equipment to isolate each layer before we can attempt to press on with our investigation. So, new facility available, Shadow Chamber. Allow Dr. Taiga and Chief Shin to conduct highly specialized projects to decrypt the aliens' most valuable secrets. Alright. We can do data pad or we can do powered armor. Powered armor's pretty important. We do have the alloys for it. But I do want to get that little intel boost first.
I foresee a number of valuable applications
So
stemming
we got
from
new
this
soldiers
technology.
here.
I'll have a report assembled as soon as the research
Alright, so
is complete.
Gary O'Neill, Mr. Papa Bear. What do we got for you? Already with the plasma cannon, because that's nice. He is a lieutenant, so we're going to give him Shredder. I'm going to give him Suppression. I guess kind of our standard build. It's one there's something to be said about trying to specialize your soldiers with the talents that are available, but to be honest, sometimes it comes down to I'd really rather have somebody with X, Y, or Z. So this works out pretty well. Alright, so we got some more peoples. We do have the supplies. Let's see here. We have a Shadow Chamber, 125 supplies. It takes 5 more power. That is needed to increase or to do the story. Defense matrix is actually fairly important for some of the stuff that could potentially be coming up with a certain dark event.
Initiated.
Specifically if we have to fight a UFO. It's not nearly as easy as it was in XCOM 1. So we'll build a defense matrix now. We have plenty of areas available. We don't need another relay here. Oh my goodness, I'm sorry. Alright, so make contact. We have to serve mankind as our Oceania thing.
I am sure you will find the results
49
to be
intel,
as
that's good.
intriguing as I do, Commander.
So datapad, the Advent datapad is a basic field unit. Still don't know why they're using tablet technology when they have all the sonic stuff available. It's capable of storing and transferring intelligence that the aliens seemed otherwise incapable of disseminating through their various communication networks, although some of effort was required to interpret the alien file system and decrypt their data. It seems as though Advent purposely kept the device's overall functionality relatively simple. The evidence is little more than circumstantial, but the design of these systems could be some indication of lower-ranking Advent troops' overall mental acuity outside of designating tactical scenarios. Alright, powered armor time. I mean, all these other things are pretty good. We actually have multiple data pads. So
I had assumed you'd make that
we can pump that in as we need it, but
Commander.
powered armor
I'll notify you as
is
soon
where
as
it's
the
at right
report is
now.
available.
New objective added.
Oh good, build the Shadow Chamber. Well, yeah.
Having developed a greater understanding of the aliens' encryption methods, we can now construct a facility designed specifically to analyze any materials we recover related to their Avatar project. I would suggest we begin immediately, Commander.
Well, we're gonna do that. We're just gonna need some more supplies. We're gonna need to make contact with New Indonesia. Hello, friends.
Loud and clear.
Alright, so that's
New
50
regional
supplies.
contacts located.
New region available. The word of resistance is spreading. We can go to Australia. We would want to build something here, but we do now have an alien facility mission officially available. So that's good. We just want to be able to get in position to get the East Africa one there. And it seems like, I want to say, if we make contact through India, we'll get the Middle East here. That should be how it works. I just hate to screw it up. But under the table's pretty good, and we should have some time to recover if it comes down to it. So let's make some more contact here. 40 minutes.
Setting course for the Indian Regional Zone.
We're probably going to get a mission to pop up here in just a few.
Attempting to establish local regional
See, we're
contact.
burning through our contacts again, though.
Priority message coming through, Commander.
All right.
Putting it on screen now.
Leading the resistance is a daunting task, Commander. But your efforts so far have left many wondering
Oh, you
if
bastard.
we've made the right approach. We will
Look
have
at all
to
these
do
things that
better.
we've done. Oh no, the Avatar project's still going. But look at what we've done. You just don't believe me. Alright, so still 2 blocks, new alien facility imminent, which means we're going to get our Avatar counter soon. Harder for them to catch him unaware. We do have some intel. I'm going to go ahead and reveal this event. Oh, roll checkpoints. Decreasing next supply drop by 50%. That's probably the one I'll want to counter. So we'll take care of that. We got another supply drop. We can finish New India in just a minute.
Commander will need to completely scan this region before we can establish contact with the local
Yes.
resistance.
Alright,
I'd
Scilab
advise we stick
available.
around and finish the job, but the choice is yours.
Alright, let's view the facility. Any rookie can be trained to be a powerful psi operative, and fortunately, we have a rookie available. Clumsy Mind. They'll be unable to combat during this training process, yes. So we do have an engineer available to increase the speed. Somehow the engineer is going to help with that. So we do have a psi operative training. How long will that take? 5 days. Can we avoid a mission for 5 more days? I doubt it. Alright, so let's go ahead and go to the supply drop first,
Avenger plotting new course.
because we can get that here in a minute. I really want to get at least 1 or 2 ticks of supplies. That'd be wonderful. Oh, final countdown again. You can start the Europe music. Oh, good.
Commander, the aliens are still moving forward on the Avatar
Okay, so we got 12 days.
Taking out that facility would deal a serious blow to their efforts.
Now, I remember before seeing other people play this game, and we only got some supplies. We'll view the raid location up here. This will be good. Dawn Beast, another supply raid mission here. We got 11 days. I remember seeing some other people before being able to get like 21 days or something like that. But still, we do know that we can get 2 pips off from going that direction. So we can make contact that way. We do have a good supply raid mission available, and we did manage to get some supplies, I think. So, yeah. Overall, pretty good. We are going to want to go ahead and launch this mission, though, because the more time we stay on the map, you can see time just bleeding away. The counter is supposed to be pretty intimidating. How far are we from a supply drop? Not too far. Or, we're already right next to a supply drop, but we do want to go ahead and get the supply raid.
Setting course for Sector 14, East Asia.
And let's actually back out for a minute. I mean, I have this group available, and we're going to be switching out to some of our others in just a minute. But dark events. 2 blocks automatically here, but we don't have any other facilities being built right now. New retaliation strike in 3 weeks. Show active dark events. None right now. So that's pretty decent. But we definitely don't want to cut our supply drop in half. I can deal with vigilance. I can deal with this about the same. But we still got a few days. We can probably finish both of these scans. Wow. Okay. So if we just go back here real quick, is there anything else that we can build in the armory? I really want some Illyrium cores. I'm hoping this supply raid will make that happen.
Hello, Commander.
So if we build items right now... Oh, we can't build the plasma pistol. We can't build the beam pistol. We're down on alloys of all things. Well, we can spend some intelligence to get that. But this supply raid should be good for all of this. Interesting that plasma lance costs 300. A plasma rifle will be good. Science will be good. Alright, so we're doing pretty good. But I'm going to call this an episode for now. This is Asher.
At one point, I thought about
we'll get
trying
our
to bring in
team
an
squared
admin
away.
to see if we could integrate the Gremlin AI. The idea being to bolster our staff with robotic assistance. I eventually decided not to bring it up to Central or Tygan, at least not until things settle down some.
Alright. But yeah, we're doing pretty good here. But we've just gotta, let's see. We do want to build the Shadow Chamber eventually. I could get something started on that. We'll be building it over here. But yeah, that's it for now. This is Asher. We're making progress. We're doing good. We've just got to keep on keeping on. Hope you enjoyed it. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.